You swipe your ID badge to enter a wondrous world whose boundaries are that of imagination and paintings. Lots of paintings. You're moving into a land of both technology and TFPS points. A Final Cut Pro, an Avid. It is the middle ground between the streets of Chicago and the 7th floor. Between communication and collaboration. And it lies between the vision of Howard Tolman and the watchful eye of Keith Bass. You've just crossed into the Tribeca Zone.
Can't you find it?
Look, we have her in a medium shot and then an over the shoulder, but I'm not seeing any close-ups.
Are you sure? I could have sworn we got her in a close-up.
You know, you're right, that's weird. I could have sworn we got a close-up too.
Two seemingly ordinary students work on a seemingly ordinary film, but they have just encountered a problem that has blindsided them like a Mack truck.
Who is this guy?
Oh, I don't know.
What happened to the missing footage these students are certain they shot? Was the missing close-up abducted by aliens? Or is it just a simple case of forgetting to correctly log and transfer? Forgetfulness brought on by a curse from a mysterious gypsy woman. A curse that makes even the simplest tasks a challenge for these ordinary students.
Okay, never mind. I found it.
Okay, but one thing is certain. These are no ordinary students. These are just a few of the inhabitants of a place where the ordinary becomes the extraordinary, where the bizarre becomes the norm. Students unlike any other. Students found only in a place known as the Tribeca Zone.
Who's he talking to?
I have no idea.
In an economy struggling with unemployment, non-traditional students returning to college is on the rise. On this episode of Tribeca Life, we follow a 33-year-old businessman hoping to turn filmmaker. Does he have what it takes, or will the pressure of fitting in with a new breed of filmmakers be too overwhelming?
I'm Chris Curry, I'm 33 years old, and I'm hoping to be a filmmaker. I have a bachelor's in business administration with 10 years in the business world. Filmmaking is a dream of mine, and I'm ready to get started on that journey. God, there's a lot of kids here. You think Captain Kangaroo's teaching class here today?
Who's Captain Kangaroo?
What? You serious?
Yeah.
You're serious? I don't have time for this. I have to go to orientation. Maybe if it was Blue's Clues or something. Seriously. Captain Kangaroo.
Weird thing you smell, it makes you feel embarrassed or something. Weird, like makes you like have a rush.
Hey, did you see the new Sunny episode?
Yeah.
Oh man, DeVito was hilarious.
Yeah.
Little fat guy, man, he cracks me up every
All
time.
drinking and being crude. And
Yeah. You guys seen that Living Color with Jim Carrey? The one he does the Vanilla Ice impression. Hilarious stuff. You guys should check it out.
Anyway, so yeah, Sunny, it's pretty funny. You should check it out.
Yeah, this season, that one guy got fat.
I guess it's just one of those standard procedure things with kids, you know, a little hazing, a little fun, but going to meet with my advisor now, and things should be okay after that. Hi, how's it going?
Hi. Oh, you know Parents Week isn't until next week? Do you need me to make an appointment for you? Chris? What are you doing here? I thought you had school.
Yeah, I don't feel good. I don't think I'm going. Check this out.
119. Wow. Well, guess you should probably get some rest and drink lots of fluids with that temperature. I'm going to work. Oh, and hey, since you're going to be here, can you do some laundry? And the house could really be dusted. And vacuum. Feel better.
This is when I knew everything was gonna be okay.
Chris Curry, a student as ancient as the Great Pyramids of Giza, a senile old codger who actually believes he can still re-enter a world that has long passed him by. This is a form of narcissism so disturbing it can only be found in the Tribeca Zone.
Excuse me. Can you keep it down? We're trying to work here.
I'm just trying to tell psychologically mind-bending stories, mixed with science fiction suspense, and often a macabre and unexpected twist at the end, so excuse me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Weren't you listening to the absurdity of the situation? It blows the mind.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
It's impossible to tell, isn't it? Because fact and fiction are forever blurred within the Tribeca Zone.
What's the Tribeca Zone? This is Chicago. The only thing crazy here is the weather.
It's summertime. The temperatures are high and the heat gets dry. One thing to keep in mind is the humidity. Drink lots of water and protect yourself with sunblock and sunglasses. Even though it's windy here in Chicago, it's especially windy during the fall. Make sure you wear the proper clothing. A long sleeve shirt, sweatpants, and don't forget your hoodie. Yes, take that wind and blow it through your hair. Ugh. Chicago winter is even worse. So, guess you have to bundle up with a scarf, hat, gloves, and a warm coat. Be sure to wear the boots, because it's going to be slippery. As usual, all elements come into play: the wind, sleet, and snow, especially freezing temperatures. You never know when you're going to get pelted in the face by an unexpected gust of snow. Spring has arrived. The weather gets warmer, but not too warm. And the rain. The rain just keeps coming. So always be prepared with your raincoat and an umbrella, just in case that rain hits you upside your head. And now you know how to survive the Chicago weather.
Chicago weather. Can you wrap your mind around that?
It's called the changing of the seasons. It's not complicated.
Dude, how did you even get here?
I took the L.
That must have been one crazy ride.
Oh, it was. It was.
It seems simple. But for a first-timer like me, it seems involved. I got this. I totally got this. Slide my card and then I wait. Slide my card and then I wait. Oh god, this is not working. This is not working. Just try not to stick out. Just try not to stick out. Act normal. Be normal. God, this is crowded. Stand still, stand still. Don't stand out, don't stand out. Wait for people to get off. And then I go on. So wait for people to get off. Then I go on. Okay. Move with the people. Move with the people. Fluid. If I could just squeeze in right here. Yep, that'd be great. Thank you. A little too close for comfort here. Whoa. Who drives these things? I mean, have they ever heard of, like, ease on the brakes? God, this is exhausting. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, manners. Did they just... Okay, well, that's fine. I can't believe people do this every day.
This is Monroe.
Oh, okay. Just put your arm right there. That's fine. Sure. I don't mind. I wish I would stop flailing everywhere. Ugh. Ugh. I wish I wasn't wearing this fucking coat. Come on. One more stop. Get me out of here. Almost there. Almost there.
Yes, it was a journey unlike any other. A treacherous journey, not for the faint of heart. A journey that led me here, to the Tribeca Zone.
So, wait a minute. Let me get something straight here. When you're riding the L, you have the look of a 22-year-old girl.
That's right.
But
Shh. Watch this.
My name is Joshua Graff. I made a lot of camcorder movies in the 90s. And I had a bunch of friends that were very ambitious directors at my high school, New Trier. And I just met with a bunch of, I identified with all kinds of people, but the people I was really hanging out with often are really creative. I dated this girl, and she's from Florida, and she told me about this culture that was going on down there, stenciling, sidewalk stenciling. And it was similar to graffiti, which I was familiar with, that I thought was more of a territorial thing. This was more of a cultural thing, I had this statement, killing people is rude. It's like a kind of a random statement I came up with in my head, not really being so specific. Yeah, I've got a cousin from London, and he got a street art book out in London for a present, a book that was published out there called Street Art and the War on Terror. And he recognized something in there as mine, and I didn't even know I was in this book. But with street art, it's very anonymous, and a lot of people take the photograph and sometimes, take the credit. And I'm in this book. There's a t-shirt store in New York that sells a bootleg of my very stencil photograph of it. I know because I know the exact way the paint dripped. And the keyboardist from Depeche Mode, Martin Gore, wears that bootleg shirt. And if you go on the internet, killing people is rude, people tweet it, it became kind of a meme, kind of like a very small version of Don't Worry, Be Happy. And I wasn't specifically trying to test people's reaction, but when I saw where my stuff ended up and who ripped it off, who took the credit for it, then I studied what happens when you put something out there, and the cross between being an underground artist and somebody who's considered to be a professional. People might recognize me, like people I know in Chicago or wherever, as an artist, but it just ends up being like, oh great, you end up patting yourself on the back. Street art was really just a fad of the zeros. What I want to make is movies. But I really wanted to get into film. I wasn't ambitious like my friends in high school with the camcorders, trying to be a director, moving to Hollywood. But that's more what I want to do, and it's timeless. But we're all a little weird, and I'm weird because I didn't try to be the conventional adult. In my 20s, I was just being an artist, and I loved it. But you have to have a career, and I think that Flashpoint is putting me in that direction. I usually didn't find new inspirations and paths with anything having to do with the academic world, but in this case, I do, and I'm proud of that.
Now you're going to sit there and tell me that is not out of the ordinary?
yeah, it's just another normal TFA student expressing himself artistically.
No, normal? Normal! Why am I even talking to you? You're in the zone. You don't even know what normal is, okay? But perhaps there's something that will amaze even your twisted minds. Behold.
actually makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, me too. Hey, Rod. Rod!
Yes.
Look, dude, don't get mad at us just because your crazy stories aren't really that crazy, alright?
Crazy. You want to know crazy? This institution's unreasonable rules against cigarette smoking.
Hey, dude. Whoa, hey, Rod. Settle down, man, okay? Look, that just ain't sexy what you're doing. Look, you want to see something really out there? Something really crazy?
Yes.
Come on over here, man. Check this out.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Tribeca Flashpoint Media Arts Academy. My name is Kenneth Danger, and I'll be your guide today on a journey that explores your first semester of school. So remember, always stay on the hip. First, there are 2 entrances to this cave located on the first floor. One is located at 28 North Clark, and the other is located on Washington. This is the Digital Garage, and it is available to you with your student identification when you want lunch or when you want to get away to study or are preparing for a wild game safari. It is important to understand that the ID identifies you as part of the Tribeca tribe and should be worn at all times because there are several different tribes in this building, some even cannibals. It is also used for school itself, the info commons, and the computer labs. All right. Now, it's always important to pack a rucksack with all of your survival gear. However, there's a few places on campus that will get you into a scare of trouble if you do, and that is the screening room and the treacherous matrix. So, look out. Oh, crikey. Oh, would you get a load of these? About to make a horrible mistake with book bags going to the screening room. Oh, come on, buggers, take a holiday and get out of there. Oh, I think we've been spotted. Let's check this out. Oh, the big one got away. I got the little one now. Let's just take a look for a second, then I'll let him go. You see the eyes on the little one? Oh, it helps him see extra far. And the little legs, it makes him a little slower. But these eyes make him key and crucial in the animal kingdom. All right, I'm gonna let him go, being careful. Okay. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Here we are. The Info Commons, a library of books and movies for your research or your leisure. Afternoon, Ella.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We also have lots of databases, and we can find movies at lots of other libraries for you. So if we don't have it and you can't find it, we can find it for you.
That's great. Oh, she's a beaut, isn't she? Let's go. Oh, while we're walking, I'm gonna want to replenish my strength. Oh, with this delicious nana. Oh, come here, you.
You better be taking that to the mustard room.
Yeah. Oh, there he is, the king of the jungle, Chief Keith Bass. Oh, quite scary, right? Yeah. Oh, man, he dominates this territory, both physically and vocally. Mostly vocally. Just make sure that if you have food, you take it to the 4th floor or the mustard room. But we better get to higher ground where it's safer. Come on, let's go. Now that was a trek. Come on. Here we are at the equipment office. Now, In order to get access to checkout gear, you need to knock on the door and wait for it to be opened. Now, you gotta be careful. They're a sketchy bunch, and disturbing the herd could result in injury. When checking out gear, it is your responsibility to go to the gear checkout website and reserve your gear 24 hours or more in advance. Remember to always get permission from a faculty member or department chair. And remember, always check your gear. It is your responsibility once it leaves this room. So there better not be anything wrong with it. Look at them, working as a community.
I would only show.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, kids, those are some of the basics. Follow these simple guidelines, and your first semester at Tribeca Flashpoint Media Arts Academy should be comfortable and smooth. I'm Kenneth Danger. Join us next time when we tackle the perilous freight elevator. It never dies. And I show you how to reserve cages and lockers. What the is this? You think that's funny? That man was a national treasure.
So, what did you think?
What do you mean, This is what you've been waiting for. This is bizarre. This is crazy.
See, I don't see the absurdity of that. I thought it was a informative and well-crafted piece.
The guy's climbing the stairs like it was the edge of a mountain.
Can you blame him? He was climbing stairs. It's exhausting.
What's wrong with you?
There you are.
No! Get them away from me! No!
I'm sorry to disturb you, gentlemen. We're with the Fedler Mental Institution across the river. A certain individual recently escaped our facility. We're tracking him down. He claims to be an expert in writing sci-fi novellas.
Mental institution?
Sci-fi novellas?
Sadly, yes. And yes.
That explains a lot.
Again, sorry for the disturbance.
Let me go! Let me go! Look at his face! Have you seen his face? No! You see his face? He's from the Tribeca Zone! He's from the zone! No! No! He's part of the zone!
What the hell was that about?
Let's just finish this edit.
Mike, you! Hey, take these. Cheeky face. Almost got me in the hole with him. Oh, I think I hear him coming. I gotta hide. Jeff.
Get me the hell out of here!